And that's gonna hurt Meralco, you know. I think it's not just mainly because of that play. I think it also stems back to how he reacted to that foul whistled on him. And then he was explaining to the referee, all I was doing is pointing out that Japet should have been called for a 3-second violation earlier. But referees deemed it a bit too much. That's where Reynel was reacting violently already. And where that technical was called.
It was a 3-second violation, really.
Almazan could not get it. And Thompson able to secure that board for Ginebra.
Lovely break. That was a good look for Meralco. Almost come down.
Tenorio. Amir in front of him. Tenorio with that floater, oh so smooth. LA delivering the goods.
Floater that, like you mentioned, has broken players' hearts for years and years, even throughout the Ateneo days. It's a patented shot by Teniente.
It's one thing that, you know, when you see that ball go up already, you kind of know the result. Oh, but that one, a backbreaker for Meralco. Quinto was as open as you can get. But then comes up short, an air ball for them following this beautiful move from Tenorio. Our amazing play of the quarter brought to you by Smart. Experience next level speeds with Smart 5G. Now we are gonna head into a timeout with Ginebra up by 13, about 9 minutes left in this ball game.
Customize Smart Giga K-Video every day.
Enjoy a View premium subscription plus 1 gig of View and YouTube every day.
Your K life made better with Smart Giga K-Video every day.
the cutting edge. This program is brought to you by Honda, the official motorcycle of the PBA.
Continues from inside the AUF Arena powered by Smart 5G. Semifinals action inside the PBA bubble. Game 3 of a tied series between Ginebra and Meralco. Almost every year these two find a way to meet and compete against each other in a playoff series. The only time that we did see them in a series was 2018. But since 2016, every year they happen to go up against each other. And always an entertaining matchup. Meralco trying to come back from the deficit they're facing here. Meralco gets left behind by Thompson, who completes the layup.
What a pass. The LA Tenorio, full court. Low, threading the needle bounce pass. Finds Scotty Thompson streaking for a layup.
Almazan fires away, knocks down the three.
What a shot by Raymond Almazan. He's going to take those if he's wide open.
Almazan, his three-pointer, getting Meralco back by 12. And almost almost a strip there for Amer. 8 on the 24 of Barangay Ginebra. There is a 3-second violation called on Devance. And he cannot believe it. Look at this pass from Tenorio.
That's 2 bounces. It took 2 bounces to get the Scotty Thompson way below the knees of Almazan, but Almazan showing his range here. Lock 3-point shot.
So it was a nice bounces pass. But you know, for Scott, also the anticipation of how low he would have to dig. Newsome! Oh, he almost got that one. And you know, those are the things that you really have to cut your sentences for. Highlights or potential highlights like those.
Every time Chris Newsome gets the lane to the basket, you know he's gonna do something in the air. That one though, drawing the 5th foul on Japet Aguilar, again attacking the rim.
Now when Newsome was a rookie in the PBA, remember just 2 guys that he dunked on, and those guys were kind of good. Arwin Santos and Ranidel de Ocampo. He really announced his entry in the PBA that season. However, you want him to make more noise here if you're Meralco.
That's a big missing piece still. You know, it's always going to be reiterated. But you see here, Coach Norman bringing Aaron Black back after his performance, after last seeing him in the 2nd quarter. So trying to change things up, hoping for a spark.
And perhaps if we're talking about guys who Meralco fans would like to see heat up or contribute a bit more, you also have to add Aaron Black there as Tenorio hits a shot over AB. Black is scoreless as well in 8 minutes of action, 0 for 3. Newsome to Hodge, Malik C. A lane to Chris. Newsome wide open. Couldn't make them pay, and Almazan will fall down, allowing Ginebra to collect that rebound.
If there's a shot that Ginebra wants to give to Chris Newsome, that's a 3-point shot.
Stanley Pringle with a hop step of death.
See how he used his shoulder to just shove off a bigger Alain Malik C. Time and time again, you see Stanley Pringle just getting to the hole unchallenged.
Malik C looking to get his shot. Finally fires away. Almazan collects the rebound. Easy putback for him.
The easiest shots I think Almazan's gonna get. The ball
He's
game,
tired though.
Yeah, I think he's cramping up. Failing to even get down. Oh,
that's gonna be a turnover for Ginebra, but development here on the side of Meralco, it really looks like Almazan will have to step out of the court for a while.
this move. Just shoving Alain Malik C off. This one, Almazan. Oh, yeah, I think it's cramps. I think he cramped up the moment he caught the ball. And once you go there, you're not going to be able to get back.
Hodge shies away from the three-pointer. Aaron Black puts it up and in!
Cutting the lead to single digits. Aaron Black with a huge three-point shot. Taking one back over LA Tenorio.
And time again, Black has shown and has proven that he's unafraid of big moments and big shots. Coach Norman reserved him specifically for the fourth quarter. Pringle, Caperal looking to get it back. It rips out. That was more than halfway through.
Lucky break for Meralco. That's a wide open shot from Prince Caperal. But I think here now, I think it's going to be deep Ginebra ball. See here though, look at that. Drive and kick. Good challenge by LA, but not enough. As Aaron Black knocks down his first three of the ball game.
Pasta My Smart Giga. K-Video every day.
Enjoy a View Premium subscription plus 1 gig of View and YouTube every day.
Your K-Life made better with Smart Giga K-Video every day.
Tara na't pumangon at lumaban sa Luzon, Visayas at Mindanao. Bayanihan ang kailangan natin ngayon. One Ginebra Nation. Ano man ang hapon, may pag-asa sa pagpamon. Sama-sama, kakayanin ang
Smart Locks Slim Locks Regular Locks Protect ay hindi gamot at hindi dapat gamitin panggamot sa anumang uri ng sakit.
Separating Ginebra and Meralco in this game, separating these two teams from taking a lead in this series. Japet Aguilar trying to follow up on his great performance in Game 2, nearly a double-double and nearly a flawless shooting from the field.
That was a good performance for him. Not enough to get that win the last game, but this game though looks like he's on the road. But you see
Stanley Pringle, talk about a makeup game for a bad game in their last game. Stanley Pringle has really taken things to his own in this ball game, the way he's been scoring. He looked like he had nowhere to go, and then suddenly it just opened up for him. Hodge underneath, able to squeeze through.
It's a good pass, big man to big man. Nathan Lugnatan, one of the best passing bigs in the league, finding Cliff Hodge inside. And Cliff Hodge is having himself a ball game. 11 points now and 7 rebounds.
Well, there have been spectacular performers for Meralco, but there also have been silent ones. Underneath, there's a foul whistled. We'll have to see, trying to get clarification on what happened and what the whistle was for.
A lot of contact inside. You see Stanley Pringle driving to the hole, dishing it off, and just running into Reyno Lugnatan, who catches the legs of a shooting Aljon Mariano. I think they called a foul still on Reyno Lugnatan as he was falling down and creating contact on Aljon.
Reyno obviously expecting and wanting a charging foul called on Stanley Pringle, but initially the announcement that we heard from our Coliseum barker Noel Zarate was a basket for Mariano, and then free throw for Pringle.
Oh, I think it's a foul on Lugnatan on Pringle. So if you heard the barker right, 2 free throws for Stanley, or one free throw for Stanley.
I'm actually quite surprised. Oh, and then a foul called again on Hodge.
Wow, things are, to say the least, things are not going the way of Meralco. Couple of unusual fouls here against Meralco, giving a free throw to Stanley, this free throw, and then off that miss, a loose ball foul now on Cliff Hodge.
Safe to say this possession really hurt. Oh wow, really hurt Meralco with Reyno Lugnatan fouling out with 2 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists in 24 minutes of action, and then another foul whistled on Meralco. And that will put Meralco in penalty. That's their last foul to give. This will still be a sideline inbound for Ginebra, but you like what you're hearing from Meralco. They're saying malayo pa, which, the Tagalog translation for we still have lots of time to play is basically what they're saying.
I think they're looking at it as positives because you can't control what the refs are gonna call. Right now, they just want to keep playing and try to give themselves a chance to win.
Tenorio attacking Black. The step back, LA. No go. Rebound taken by Hodge. Newsome, the hesitation.
Ooh, what a move. What a move by Chris Newsom getting Stan off his feet. That hezzy.
And you can really see, Shed, that whenever Newsom sees a lane or the pain without Chapit Aguilar, his eyes brighten up and he goes in attack mode.
Probably a little bit too late now, playing too late the hero for Chris Newsom. But he's still, that's what you appreciate. He knows he has to give themselves a chance at least. 1 of 9 from the field, but 6 out of 7, so 7 out of 8 from the free throw line. So he's gotten bulk of his points from his drives and draws of fouls to the free throw line.
Newsom has been the savior of Meralco a couple of times already inside the PBA bubble. Trying to resuscitate them. Time not on their side, but a 9-point deficit is something that you can deplete in 3 minutes. Caberal missing that time. Newsom again.
It's a big possession for them. It's just a 9-point lead with 3.5 minutes to go.
And they are looking for Newsom. Hodge underneath. Aaron Black wide open. No. And Almazan cramping up again.
Wide open look for Cliff Hodge inside, opting to pass. This is a good look for Aaron Black, but he had to look inside too.
AC Ginebra wisely slowing down the pace, trying to trim as much time as they can off the clock. And they put the ball in the hands of the guy who can hurt. Meralco, Stanley Pringle, money on the 3.
That's just one-on-one. Eyes on the rim, realizing his defender's way beyond, and just shooting it.
Maliksi answers back with his 3.
It's been a back and forth. Stanley against Alain Maliksi on this ball game. Another 3, keeping them within striking distance, a single-digit deficit.
And it's Tenorio looking for teammates. Ginebra has been patient here. Pringle attacking. Stan the man has gone to work.
Inside and outside.
Maliksi, however, another one. Money on the 3 for Alain.
Talk about 2 guys not backing down from each other. Stanley Pringle and Alain Maliksi. Almost a one-on-one basketball game for them. I want to see the ball go back to Stanley on this one.
We can say this is already a done deal, a win for Ginebra, especially with a stop there for Meralco. But we know the Bolts have to move quickly. They're down by 8. Tenorio with a steal. And LA trying to fool Newsom. And all Chris could do was smile after LA made that basket. Also a smile on the face of Tenorio. Look at this. Just a smart move. Newsom, he was caught napping that time.
That's just a high IQ play from Eli Tenorio. From the steal to the finish, everything that calls vet. That's a Teniente for you.
Ginebra up by 10 again. 1 minute and 37 left in this ball game.
The threat of COVID-19 virus is present every day. I recommend Lysol kasi ang sakit pwedeng galing sa germs. Kahit di natin kita, germs are on objects and surfaces na pwedeng mapasa. Lalo na ngayong tag-ulan. Kaya mag-Lysol Disinfectant Spray. It kills up to 100 illness-causing germs, including COVID-19 virus. Lysol. Disinfect to protect. Lysol. Tested and proven against COVID-19 virus.
Barangay Ginebra has taken a 10-point lead here with the help of guess who? Teniente, the man who has been in charge for them for such a long time, even when my partner was wearing that same uniform. And LA is just someone who is dependable. However, he did have an early explosion in Game 2, but was silent the rest of the way.
Well, after that first half, 16.4 rebound to a 2-steal explosion. Second half, he had none. So in this game, we were looking at would he spread out his effort or would he involve his teammates more in the course of the ball game. But he's had himself a great ball game, capping it off. A great steal of Chris Newsom in the lay, and he has 12 points and 4 assists. So it looks like he really, spread out his scoring spurts. He's always a guy that we know can score at will, even at this point of his career. But this time, I think he knows how to pace the game. He knows how to get his teammates involved at the right times, and it's paying off for Ginebra.
Then for him to be able to play at that level, to compete that much in every PBA game in his career, he has not missed a single one. That's absolutely remarkable. Almazan blocked by Aguilar.
What a block by Japet Aguilar on Raymond Almazan.
That's the 4th block of Japet. Not the most efficient shooting night for him, but he made up for it on the defensive side.
Stanley out of the ball game. This is where Ellie's gonna go to work.
And Aguilar will get an easy deuce underneath.
What a way to find Aljon Mariano inside with that quick shovel pass. A one-hand shovel pass, and Aljon Mariano making the right decision, giving it to Japet.
Almazan will take a 3 and will make it. And at this point, Meralco just trying to manage as much as they can from this deficit, but it really looks like Ginebra will take a 2-1 advantage in this series.
That's a big game for Ginebra. The 28-point lead that they had to start the ball game really gave him that cushion to work comfortably, even through a lot of runs by Meralco. This one, it seems like it's gonna cap off with a Ginebra win. A lot of adjustments have to be made. Let's see a 3-point shot. Too late though for Chris Newsom.
Actually, you know what? They hit a lot of 3-pointers late in this game. Aline Malissi had a couple of those. And then Almazan hit one, Newsom hit one, but you're right, it just came in. Perhaps the last 3 or 2 minutes. And L.A. Tenorio is just a huge factor.
You got guys like L.A. Tenorio and Stanley Pringle handling your offense. You know things are gonna go well for you. And both these guys have performed well as well. Of course, with Japet Aguilar, double-double, 10 points, 13 rebounds. And you gotta look at the blocks. The way he defended the rim for his teammates really gave them the confidence, especially to the perimeter players, to apply a lot of pressure to be able to get stops on Chris Newsom, Pasero Mer, limiting Amer to only single digits and Newsom to a poor field goal percentage. So that's a lot of work for the defensive anchor of Ginebra, Japet Aguilar.
You take a look at those two guys. We talked about them, Raymond Almazan and Cliff Hodge. And they had strong performances in this game as well. We're going to talk about them a little bit more when we return. Ginebra up by 8.
Learning never stops. Learn at home through DepEd TV on Signal and Satellite for free. DepEd TV is open to all Signal and Satellite subscribers, even without load. Catch DepEd TV on Signal Channel 149 and Satellite Channel 189. Also available for free on Signal Play for Android and iOS users.
Back inside the AUF Arena in Clark, Pampanga, powered by Smart 5G. It's John Sulit and Jet Manuel delivering Game 3 of Barangay Ginebra versus Meralco. More and more, it looks like the Barangay are ready to take on a 2-1 series lead. But they had to scratch and claw to earn this one. They were ahead for most of this game. But then Meralco had numerous times where they gave a scare, Jet.
Yeah, but again, it's a cushion that they had, a huge surge start the ball game, 20-plus point lead. So Meralco really tried to fight back, but at a certain point, a team will lose its energy trying to just get back into the ball game. So you're gonna look back at this game, you're gonna say we had a chance to win. We're down 8 right now, but it's because of that lack of focus to start the ball game that really cost this loss.
Hodge has it. Looking for Amer. Zach will be in control right now. They're trying to get a shot up. And Maliksi will dribble closer. Will be able to get that basket.
there's positives, you see Alain Maliksi has had himself a ball game, 23 points. Really the only guy in the 20s for Meralco, trying to keep up with the scoring of Stanley Bringo.
And, you know, we also have to mention, like we were saying before the break, Raymond Almazan, 16 points, 9 rebounds, and 4 assists. Cliff Hodge, 13 points, 6 for 6, Jet, from the field, adding on to 8 rebounds and 5 assists, a steal and a block. Unfortunately, you know, those performances, those stat lines go down the drain for tonight.
Well, you know, they've had great performances and they've been really consistent, for Meralco. But the missing piece you're gonna look at is where's Chris Newsom? You know, we talked about him pre-game, and he has to realize also the importance that he has on this ball club. It doesn't matter, you know, he can't think that he can have nights off and his teammates will pick up the slack for him. Because he's going to be the key for Coach Norman as they move forward after this Game 3 loss.
And obviously, Stanley Bringo will have a lot to celebrate about, but not for too long, because pretty soon it's going to be another game as Coach Tifcone has a light moment with his former player. He also won a championship with Alain Maliksi. 24 points, 9 rebounds, 6 assists, shooting 50% from 3. And from the field, excuse me, and the way he's attacked, especially to start the ball game, to give the momentum to Ginebra, is more than the points that he put on the scoreboard.
91-84 is our final score, brought to you by Honda, the official motorcycle of the PBA. We thank you for joining us here on PBA Rush. For my partner, Jet Manuel, my name is Jud Sulit. Thank you for supporting and watching the PBA here on PBA Rush.